Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Stealing from the Greats, a daily segment where I break down and celebrate small but great subscription brands and see what do's and don'ts we can learn to improve our own subscription websites. Now today, I'm looking at none other than Manscaped and their subscription sign up and seeing what we can learn. So I'm just going to jump straight into it, and we're going to take a look, as always, at three key features of this sign up process, and that is the brand hook, the product hook, and the subscription hook. And all of those need to sell me. I need to be sold on all three of those, and that's what your website needs to do in order to convert subscribers well. Now, landing on the subscription homepage here, manscaped.com, we're seeing, first of all, a brand driver, very clear, the best in men's grooming, and we're seeing this beautiful display of products. So it very quickly tell you that they are the best. They are premium and they are number one. That's essentially kind of their soft brand appeal. Now, I don't really, I'll be honest, buy that because even though they say it's the best in men's grooming, I've heard number one shaver, a lot of claims made like that. So what makes them the best? I'd love to see a little more validation of that. I wish they could show it and back it up with a little bit of social proof or outside valid, basically social proof or press mentions right below. And it's kind of, I understand that they are Manscaped. I understand that everybody knows the brand and they have not much to show or not much to prove, but why are they the best? I need something to verify that claim. That is not from them. And that is typically an outside party, a critic testimony, a customer testimony, a number of stars, number of 5-star reviews, that kind of thing. They do seem to focus very heavily on offers. And that is actually a fairly good and effective strategy. And they do actually a great job here. So they talk about the free shipping and 2 free gifts as an offer right up front, driving a little bit of urgency. So the way I would approach it in my mind is, if you're trying to sell somebody on the brand, the product, and the subscription, the offer is the bow that wraps that whole thing together, is the reason to act now. So think of it that way. But you can't skip the step to go straight to the offer. I don't actually quite like that. But overall, though, let's see if they still can convince me about the brand, the product, and the subscription. So let's keep scrolling here. What can we find? So they do have this sticky bar at the top about the limited time offer. Now, limited time offer does sound like I need to make a decision right away. I probably should be deciding whether to buy this now or never. But generally speaking, I'm seeing product photography, very simple and clean layout, which I do quite like. I wish it did a little more than just display their products. The Performance Package 4.0, luxury grooming kit. Okay, there's a little button to play. I'm skeptical of these playing videos. Okay, privacy settings. This video cannot be played here. Interesting. And the Shop Now button, actually, if I click this, it just scrolls me down the page. So it's an example of a simple one-page sign-up flow, but it is a very, very long page, unlike something like an Athletic Greens or Mudwater. The sign-up flow is actually not so great because it is quite complex. The page itself, when you have a very long page, analytics and data becomes a little harder to manage. Of course, you can track it all properly with tags, but it becomes a bit of a mess when it comes to one-page analytics. Anyway, so they are focusing on product, but they're not even telling me what the benefits of the product are. They're telling me that I can get a luxury grooming kit featuring Lawnmower 2.0. Why do I care about the Lawnmower 4.0? Beer Hedger Pro Kit. I see some of the brand appeal through the photography, and some of, I guess, the product naming, but it's very, very minimal. I'm actually kind of surprised. The Platinum Package 4.0, the full body luxury grooming kit. Okay, Interesting. So again, more about the product. Manscaped Boxers 2.0. So again, they're trying to sell me at this point. They've tried to sell me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different products, and 9 different products, 10 different products, 11 different products, and it is a very product-forward landing page. And is that the best way to go? I'm sure that they've spent. And this is actually a preface to all of my teardowns. I'm sure that this company spent a ton of time split testing, and making data-driven design decisions, I'd like to think. This is what they ended up with. So it's always kind of a black box to understand how are these design decisions made. I'm just talking out loud. I'm just talking from my own experience. And as a user or as a purchaser, this is how I search, this is how I buy, this is how I design, this is how we make websites. So in my mind, it's all down to who your brand target audience is and how do you design it for them. Maybe showing 11 products right off the hop is a great way, and not saying anything about the brand. I'm still skeptical that this is the best or this is premium. What makes it premium? Is it the quality? Is it longevity? Is it natural ingredients? Is it premium in what sense? For formulations, show them that you care by caring for your pair. Okay, so they're basically kind of cheeky brand, which Manscaped is essentially known for, but it is a little confusing about these specific products because they are not quick add buttons, and they direct you. This is the first time I'm driven to a product page without a clear call to action here. So it's interesting. And then I make it to the bottom here. This page just continues to be a product page for every single item on the page. It's really bizarre. Finally, we have some verified buyer testimonials, and good for your balls. Okay, cool. Everything was awesome, 10 out of 10. Love it. The Weed Whacker is by far the best ear and nose trimmer I've used, and the lawnmower is just smooth, trim, easy to use. Okay, so stuff like this would be more valuable if it was sprinkled throughout the whole process. And very few people will make it this far down. Now, let's pretend like I'm using this website how they would want people to use this website and how they've tried to get people to use this website, but users generally find their own way to use a website. So let's say we just click shop now. This takes me to, let's call it a product page. I'm still not seeing any reason to subscribe or any reason why this brand is better than any other brand. Or what this brand message is even about, what this brand's mission is about. What are the founders? Why did they start this company? All I'm seeing is some claims and some cheeky "we save balls" type language, but not really anything verified. Nothing really that gets me excited about this brand. I'll be honest. So finally, no more worries about my personal grooming. Okay. From a verified customer. So again, I really actually like this, using customer testimonials around the purchase flow. And before we even get to accessories and pieces and free gifts and other offers, although this is quite a busy page here, trying to make out all of this, I want to know, what am I actually getting? The Performance Package 4.0 includes lawnmower, weed whacker, crop preserver, crop reviver, and magic mat. Okay, so we have this 49 or 41% off, which is a heavy discount. They tell you it's the best, and then they discount it heavy. Generally, that's not what you see, for example, on an Apple ad or on Apple's website. We'll at some point get to that too. It's kind of trying to drive value with a lot of offers. It's like, yes, you'll get this of $39 value and this of $39 value and these free gifts, and you'll also get a 40% discount. They're really trying to play it up. Now, what I'm suspecting is all of these things for $120 they can't be great quality, is what I'm expecting. But I would love for them to prove differently. But they're not trying to. So what I would love to see also on images is if they could talk about, for example, what is the Performance Package 4.0, like the Lawnmower 4.0, skin safe electric trimmer. Talk about it on the product images. Make arrows and callouts about the benefits of your product on the images. The carousel is the most interactive part of your product page, so make good use of that. Same thing is crop preserver. All I'm really getting from these images is the name and the brand. I wish they showed me benefits of, talked a little more about the benefits of each of these products on the image itself. Rather than on the product copy on the right-hand side. I do really like, though, that they highlight the Lawnmower 4.0 in a very easily to skim bolded print, bolded text and font, and the benefit as a secondary, so kind of left brain, right brain, feature, benefit, yin, yang, objective, subjective, style. And that really is a really good way to sandwich your features and benefits of your product. So Lawnmower 4.0, why do I care? Because it has all new skin safe electric trimmer. Cool. The Weed Whacker is ear and nose hair trimmer, so you'll get the benefits. So those are the benefits. The object is the crop preserver, and what does it do? Anti-chafing ball deodorant. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Crop reviver, magic. So all of these are easy to skim and see what you get from as an additional benefit. Okay, sweet. Boxer size. I do like that they have this little pop-up chart to figure out what boxer size you'd want to get. And let's say I fall into the large, and that's essentially it. Now, here's the interesting part. This will also talk about, in a very fine print, your peak hygiene plan includes a fresh blade or refill and additional products of your choice. Build $19 plus tax every 3 months. No commitment. Cancel anytime. Now, this is a very valuable offer for the brand, but not really pre-sold at all at any point, and it's really hidden. It really looks like fine print on this discount. That's really what it looks like. But it's telling you, it's like, hey, you'll get a refillable razor every 3 months if you sign up for this. And so that's really the subscription sign up here. And they don't really do a great job of selling it, I'll be honest, because it's very easy to overlook. And if you overlook that and you make it to the cart page, they will tell you, so they'll try to upsell a bunch of other things. I do like that they show you the savings in the cart again. But fundamentally, what they're saying is they've baked in a subscription in here, but it tells you, you're seeing right now for the very first time almost, cancel anytime. Peak Hygiene box ships every 3 months for $19. Cancel anytime. Free shipping is the only bolded piece here. So it's kind of a sneaky way to sneak in a subscription there, but the problem is that people will find out and they will cancel. It's not a great way to do it. I really would rather prefer if brands made it very clear that when you're signing up for a subscription and you had a conscious opt-in and you saw the value of a subscription rather than trying to sneak it in at the bottom of the list and as an added value, because I promise you, this is probably their most profitable product of their entire line because they're heavily discounting a lot of these pieces. So, just some thoughts. All right, well, that wraps up another episode of Stealing from the Greats. Like and subscribe if you want more helpful videos like this. And if you want to tear down of your own website, go to goodsubscription.agency to find a form and get your own. And remember, you don't have to be big to be great. Cheers.